Hi everyone, Cards on the Table with Vicky. Happy World Card Making Day. I am one day late, but that's not too bad. I wanted to show you how to make a double pocket fold card. Here's mine here. It's got two pockets in the front, which I thought a really good idea for Christmas when you just want to add a little gift card or something to the card that you're giving. So this is a card that anyone can make, whether you're a regular stamper or card making, or you just want to have a go at making something. This is really quite simple once you get the folds right. So how about we pop on down to the table and I will show you the measurements. Okay, see you in a minute. Right, we're down on the table now, and this is the things that you will need. You will need 21 centimeters by 30 centimeters of designer paper. So that's just if you've got a 12 by 12 sheet and just cut it at 21 centimeters. Then for the inside of the card, I have used a contrast piece of cardstock, so to match my paper, 9.5 by 14 centimeters, and then a white piece of cardstock, 8.5 by 13 centimeters. But if you just want to, you can just do a white piece, the 9.5 by 14 for the inside of the card. So that's the main parts of your pocket card. The other things I have a little tag inside. I'll just show you that card now that I've got free hands. So this is the original card I made, and there's the two pockets. There's one here and one here. I have a little tag in there, and then inside, that's where I can write my greeting. I thought this would be good at Christmas time. You can pop in if you have a gift card you're giving someone, this would be a nice way to present your gift card, or just as a little token gift to people, neighbours and friends. You pop in a tea bag or biscuit or a thin piece of chocolate. There's lots of things you could perhaps think of for those little pockets. But here, and then the other thing too is just whatever you want to put on the outside of your card. I've got some bits and pieces here, but you can just cut pieces of your designer paper that you're using. And if you don't have any greeting stamps that are suitable, you can always print it out on the computer. So there are ways around everything. I really want this card to be very simple, that anyone can make, even if they're not a regular stamper and card maker. So this is for the tag. I've just used a 5.57 centimeter by 12 centimeter piece of cardstock, and then with that leftover piece of designer paper, I've cut a smaller piece that will sit on top of the tag. So I will get to that in a moment. So let's get started. So I have cut my, sorry, I'll just move that. I have cut my paper already. So I've cut mine down, here it is, down to the 21 centimeter by 30 centimeter, I think it is. And what you do is you just fold it in half. Fold it in half one way, and then open it up, and then turn it and fold it again. So then you have your 4 sections of your card that you're going to make. Then you're going to cut. So you're going to cut a slit in along that line that you've created, that crease, to the center. So with some scissors or cutter, just cut across there. So now you have a cut on the right hand side. This is the right hand side of my piece. And you are going to fold this piece at the bottom. Fold it over to the left. If it catches a little bit, you might need to just do a little bit more cutting in there. I had to do that. Then you're going to fold from the bottom left up to the top. Now we're going to fold it across, and that is my card that I'm going to put together. So this is going to be the inside of my card, and this is the outside. So now we've got this far. We're going to take the first piece that's on the top there, and we're going to fold it to the corner there, fold it down like this. So just like that. And then we're going to take our next piece, next fold, and we're going to fold it in so that about 1 centimetre. I didn't even measure that. I just folded it in so that it was had a little bit, it was peeking out a bit, and you can see that you have your contrasting paper, designer paper this way. So that's actually going to be the 2 pockets there once we put a little bit of glue or tape in there, which we'll do in a moment. Okay, so we've got our card made. That's really going to be it. So we're going to now open it up and start putting it together. So I've opened it up this far, and I'm going to open it all the way now, and this is what it will look like when it's all open. And at this point you would like to get some adhesive. Now you can use glue, or I've got glue here, or you can use tape, or you could even use a tape runner if you like as well. Maybe I'll use that this time just to be quick. But with the glue, just be very fine with your glue, because it will squeeze out a bit and create, you might find that it won't give you as much room to be able to pop things in if you have too much glue. So keep your glue fairly minimal if you're using glue. Otherwise, tape is really good, or a tape runner. Right, so at this point I'm going to put my glue or tape on here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put some tape here, if I can run it along there, along this piece here. So the right hand side, bottom, just up to where that fold is, and we're going to bring it, oh, and you can actually, if you like, you can actually put a bit here to keep that fold down. So you can just fold that across, and that is now sealed. And you don't need to put any on the bottom of it, because there's nowhere for whatever you're putting in to go anywhere once it's folded up. So the next glue or tape you're going to use, so I've used a tape runner on that, and just for fun I'm going to use some tape on this piece here, just to show you the difference. So there's my tape. I'm going to put some tape here. That's probably clearer for you. Tape here. All right, and the other part I'm going to put a bit of tape is along this edge here. So from here down to here. Right. On this side, on my left side, you see what I'm doing? And then I'll just peel that tape, double-sided tape I'm using. Just peel it off. All right. Now, you're going to bring your bottom left-hand piece up to the top, seal it, and you now have the inside of your card and the outside of your card, and that is pretty much it. Now we're going to do the inside pieces that I talked about. So I have a piece of Whisper White here, which I have cut already, and this is going to be the inside of my card. You don't need a lot of glue, and that will just go in here like this, lining it up a little bit. That's it, and that's the inside of my card. This is the outside. Now on the outside of my card, I have picked a few pieces here that I already have. So I have this stamp and little cutouts here that I thought would look good there. So I'm going to add them onto the front there. You can add a bit of glue on there if you want to hold that down with glue, or you can use dimensionals I'll just use a dimensional on that just to hold it in place while I'm working. And this piece here, I'm going to use dimensionals on this, that I've already created this one. And this again, like I said, if you don't have any suitable stamps, you can even cut out pieces of your designer paper to work for you. So that's this piece. I already have a greeting here, which I thought would work, and I'm going to glue that. I'm not going to raise that one up, I've decided. It's going to be glued just like so. Now I have my pocket done. The next thing I want to do is the tag. So with the tag, if you have any sort of punches, I actually have a tag punch here that I can use, but if you don't have a tag punch, you can just use a hole punch to punch a hole in the middle of your tag, a corner rounder to give you the little shape on the edge, or even just cut little angles on it to give you that piece. So here's my designer paper, and I'm actually going to use this side here, this piece here on the, it's going to be my tag, and it's a very simple tag. And the other thing I had these reindeer. I thought I'd be able to use that maybe. It's kind of fun, isn't it? I thought I might add my reindeer in, pop him up with a couple of dimensionals again, foam squares, or glue, whatever you have. Even a glue stick will hold things down. You can be jumping up on an angle, and I had a couple more of these trees here, these green trees. So I'm just going to, glittery green trees. I quite like the glitter. Who doesn't like a bit of glitter at Christmas? I think that's really good. I'll just add that in there. That's my tag. And of course you just add a bit of ribbon. Now, if you don't even have a hole punch, you can always use a stapler and staple your ribbon on. Just keep that in mind as well. And whatever ribbon or baker's twine, whatever you can get a hold of there that you might have, that's what I like about it. It's just really whatever you've got at hand will work. So that's my tag. I'm just going to pop that one in there, and like I said, you can add a gift. Actually, I might put that in the front. I can add the gift tag. What's called? Great. I call it my trees. I'll have to. So you can add a gift tag on the front, and you can add a little gift card in the back of this. And then on the inside, I was thinking if you wanted to, you could take a piece of this designer paper that you've got left over, and again just cut a strip of that, whatever size suits, and you can just add that at the bottom of that if you like, just for a bit of difference. And you can also add another greeting inside. Actually, I've got a red one here. That might, I think I'm going to use the red one just because I like the pop of colour in there. There we go. Merry Christmas. I'll just cut that down to 8.5 because it's a bit wide. And I'm going to do something a little bit different. I've just decided. I've been looking at my stash over there. I'm going to add this here, and I have a bit of gold glitter left over from Celebration that I might add in there as well, just for a bit of interest. And this is what I mean, you can just do whatever you like, totally random. But there you go, your double pocket fold card. So with my original one, I did add, I'll just grab the original, show you. So with the original, I've added this little scalloped edge as well, which looks really nice and fancy, but you don't have to do that. And like I said, it's just whatever you can lay your hands on that you have at home. So I hope that was fun. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll make plenty for Christmas. Happy World Card Making Day. Bye for now.